Subway?
Well, I clapped, so I know where I started.
Okay,
clapped.
Nick, did you clap?
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
good. Then we're good. Wow,
Yeah,
amazing.
because I can just look for the little signature on it.
Okay.
It's the line that goes all the way up and down, right?
Yes.
Fantastic.
That is what I will be looking for.
Amazing. All right, podcast is over. See you guys next week.
I feel like it's Nick who should feel most accomplished after all of the beginning.
After the
trouble
half hour
he
it's
has.
taken for Nick to figure out how to use Audacity.
Hey, I figured it out eventually, okay?
Yeah.
You really didn't.
It's okay,
I-
Nick.
Daniel figured it out for me.
I'll DoorDash
you-
a Subway sandwich to you. What do you want?
Subway? Why not Jersey Mike's?
What, you being
expensive.
picky? I offer you a sandwich, you're like, I don't want it.
Jersey Mike's is better, man.
Yeah, it is, but I'm offering
Yeah, but
you
you're
a
not
free fucking
paying.
sandwich. Oh, Nick.
Fine, I'll take a turkey sandwich with onions, tomatoes, lettuce, pickles, cucumbers.
Alright, this is too much. Never mind.
It's 6 inches and not
No.
toasted.
You lost your sandwich privileges, Nick. Fine.
Nick, you're the type of person that when I was working in the deli and you wanted a sandwich, you would ask for every type of veggie and then tell me to cut it in half, which made it impossible to fucking wrap.
It's my sandwich, man. Come on, just make
Nick, you
it.
probably go to Chipotle and get double meat, double beans, and everything, and then tell them, alright, use 2 tortillas to wrap my fucking burrito.
No, Nick is the person that waits for them to get a big scoop thinking that they're only gonna use one and then be like, alright, now I want double meat because if you don't give me double what you just gave me, you're a fucking liar and I hate you.
Nick is the kind of person that walks into a McDonald's and when they don't give him exactly 23 french fries, he pulls a 9mm gun out on them.
Why 23 French fries?
Because that's the perfect amount.
Yeah.
Any more and it's just like you feel bloated, but any less and you just want more.
Did I tell you guys about the fight that I saw happening at a McDonald's when I was doing Uber?
You told me.
I don't think you told me.
No, it was a Wendy's, right?
No, the Wendy's happened. Black Lorian happened in the Wendy's. But there was
Okay,
also
well,
a
then
fight happening in a McDonald's.
Then I do not remember that. I fondly remember Black Lorian.
What is Black Lorian? I need explanations.
Okay, you want the Wendy's story first?
Yeah.
Okay, so I walked into a Wendy's picking up a Uber Eats order, and there's just a guy at the counter, and he's like, I don't understand how hard it is for you guys to just do it, alright? I just went through the drive-thru, I just want my food, I'm not a complainer, man, I just want my food, I want to just go. And I'm like, oh, this is gonna be a good time. So I'm listening to this guy trying to tell the people what he wants, and because he's a Neanderthal that doesn't understand human language, he keeps screaming at this poor girl who's literally about to start crying. Like, I can see it in her face. He's screaming at her, I just wanted a sandwich. And then they said, you want a combo? And I said, yeah, whatever, but I just want a sandwich. And I'm just thinking, oh, this is literally the Lorian argument. This is literally what kind of pie? Just pie. He's literally just saying, I want a sandwich at a Wendy's. Well, what kind of sandwich? You know?
You want beef? You want chicken?
Exactly. And he just keeps repeating himself over and over again. Just, I want a sandwich. How hard is that? And they're like, okay, fine. They got him a sandwich, and he's like, I don't want that. I want a sandwich. And dude, it just keeps going. And then the girl walks away because she's literally about to cry. And then the manager comes, and then manager's like, hi, sir, is there a problem? What can I help you with? It's like, I don't understand. That girl, I've been trying to tell her I want a sandwich and I want my fries and my drink. And I don't understand. I don't know if she just doesn't speak English or what. But you know what? I always come to this Wendy's and I don't know if it's the color of my skin or what. But you guys are all out of whack. And I'm like, you just were racist to the Latina girl that just walked away. But now you're going to say that they're being racist to you, dude? Okay, whatever. And then, so they're like, okay, we'll get you your sandwich. So they bring him another sandwich, just a whatever Wendy's burger. And then he's like, And what about my fries? What about my fries, man? I've been sitting here all this time. And the girl comes over, she screams at him, we already gave you your fries. Those ones are old. I want fresh fries. And like, oh my fucking god.
I would not be able to do that.
Yeah, no. I was about ready to whack him in the fucking head. But he starts screaming about the fries, so they bring him fresh fries and they put him in a separate bag. He then gets the fries, eats a couple, takes out the sandwich, checks over the sandwich, and he puts them, and he's like, and what about my fries? And they're like, we gave you your fries, it's right there. It's like, those are not fresh fries. Like, those are the fresh fries. They're like, okay. What about my drink? And the girl's like, your drink is right behind you. That's old drink. It's flat. I want fresh drink. Then get another drink. There's the soda machine right there. And then he gets the soda. He doesn't even fill up his soda. He doesn't get fresh soda. He takes his old soda. And then he gets his food. And then he wanders off. And then I went up and I picked up the order. And I was like, okay. That was cool.
That would be too much for my brain to process.
Yeah, it was a good time. Love being an Uber Eats driver.
When I worked at Tim Hortons, I would have people like say their coffee's burnt and throw it at me, but it was literally fresh.
Throw it at you?
Yes, I've had coffee and donuts thrown at me.
Donuts is fine, but the coffee?
How do you burn coffee?
I don't
It's
know.
literally hot bean water.
It's literally fresh off the pot, and you're like, "Oh man, this is burned. I don't want to drink it." And they just complain and yell. I'm like, it's Tim Hortons coffee. It's shit, anyways.
That's the legendary McDonald's lawsuit about the hot coffee. Did you guys ever hear about that?
I've never heard about that.
No, the only McDonald's lawsuit that I ever saw and actually enjoyed looking at was someone sued McDonald's after buying a Happy Meal and was still depressed.
Did they win?
They won for false advertising.
Oh my god.
This is fucking morons.
I got a Happy
No.
Meal.
You can't
but
call
I'm
it a
still
Happy
depressed.
Meal without making me happy.
Is that why Burger King was doing those emotion meals for a bit?
Probably.
What are the
Remember Burger
emotion
King put out that National Women's Day tweet that said women belong in the kitchen? That was Burger King
Yeah.
UK.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and then they try to play it off. They put it like in the response to that tweet. If they want to, we're gonna sponsor so and so many culinary art degrees for women in college. And it's like, motherfuckers, fuck you, UK Burger King.
There used to be a Burger King in my town, like right next to like the Vons. It was in that same shopping center. But I think it closed down like in my freshman or sophomore year because I kept finding rats and roaches in the kitchen. I would still go in there and get like the ice cream cones because they were $1.
I clogged a toilet on a Burger King and walked out once.
You're a bastard. People like
I
you need
threw
to
up
burn in
and
hell.
I threw up in my Starbucks bathroom, and I think I had diarrhea and didn't get all the toilet because I was drunk.
In a Starbucks?
Yeah, we were. I think it was like 3 of us, I think.
Whatever, dude.
And
You made a kid shit himself.
That's different.
Yeah, he shit himself, and you wouldn't let him go home.
He needed to finish his work.
Dude, he shit his pants.
He had doo-doo on his pants.
So? That's his
Went
own
down
fault
the
for
drain.
Not on,
shitting
in.
himself.
Nick, I almost shit myself a couple times while working at Vons.
He was thinking of
And
you.
if I did shit myself and my manager told me to continue to work, I would leave.
Well, guess what? He didn't leave, and he finished his work. So I'm the winner, and I'm the good guy.
Did you praise
Did-
him?
I told him good job and have a good night.
Tell him, dude, you fucking smell. Go home.
No?
Did he quit shortly afterwards?
Yes.
Yeah, I fucking wonder why.
He literally stopped showing up.
I wonder why.
Didn't even give you 2 weeks.
I never told management what
Oh
happened.
my god, Nick.
That's illegal, probably.
In California, it probably is. It's like a false termination or whatever.
They're like, I wonder why he
But he
stopped
didn't get
showing up.
terminated. Yeah, it's not a termination though. So
Either way. Nick, you're a terrible person. You shouldn't be judging me because I clogged Burger King toilet. And
You
Kevin
can't
vomited.
judge me for being a drunk mess in a Starbucks bathroom. I look, man. I feel sorry for whoever had to clean that up. I am sorry.
You are sorry. Oh my god, dude.
Oh, fucking. When I was still working at Vaughn's, one of the courtesy clerks was complaining to someone in the break room about how when they were cleaning the bathroom, it smelled like shit, like actual human shit. And then they found somebody had taken a shit, but not in the toilet, on like toilet paper, wrapped it up and threw it in the trash can.
Why?
They didn't. It wasn't a diaper. Like they just shit like in toilet paper in their hand and threw it away.
Does that?
It's that person apparently.
Oh
To be
my
fair, it's a
Christ.
Vaughn's bathroom.
Still, that's fucked up.
I had this one guy at Subway that came in and he was literally wearing a hospital gown and had like a hospital bracelet on, and he just kind of wandered in and then ordered a sandwich and then went into the bathroom and didn't come out for like 30 minutes. So I looked at her and was like, you owe me for this, and I went in there to check. There was just fucking just water and dirt all over the place. Thankfully no piss or shit, just water and dirt everywhere. So he I don't know, he had like Alzheimer's or something. He's just like really shaky. So I don't know if he was trying to wash his hands and he just couldn't keep his hands straight or what. But I was scared. I was scared that it was gonna be way worse. It wasn't.
I mean, have you ever had a homeless person try and like clean themselves in your bathroom?
Yeah, there's quite a few that do that. There's one guy that always came in and one of the guys knew him pretty well. And he just always wandered around Wisconsin. There was also that one homeless black lady that blessed the girl and told her her leg malformed bones would heal overnight because Jesus told her it would. Oh, but the McDonald's story is real good. Because went in there for another Uber Eats order, and we're standing there. It's taking forever. I see these girls, these teenagers, like one of them is like picking up papers off the floor and throwing them at another girl and like joking and playing around, and like there's no food being made. And then another girl came up, no mask, goes out to her manager and says she's gonna go on break. I guess the manager said no, and then she like flipped her off and then walked away. It's like this is not a good time. And then the girl behind me, who's also waiting for her order, she finally gets her order and she starts off, and I'm like, oh, this is gonna be fun. I'm just here for my stupid Uber Eats order. It's literally just one cheeseburger. Please just give it to me and I'll go. Oh no, wait, it was a bigger order because I've got the order fucked up too. But she gets her food and she's like, I'm not taking this. I don't care. I want somebody else to remake my food. I seen this girl. She's been digging around her eyes. She's been scratching her head. She's picking up trash, throwing it. These girls need to watch their shit. They're here to do a job. They ain't doing their fucking job. I want someone else to make my food. And I'm like, oh, I'm glad I'm here. I'm not glad I'm here. Please help. And then the girl that she's accusing of doing all this, she turns around. I was like, I didn't touch my hair. I didn't do this. I didn't do that. Yes, you did. I saw you. I saw you. You picked the wrong lady to fuck with today, girl. Come here. Come here. And I'm like, oh, shit. Here we go. And they start going at it. Not like actual fist fighting, but screaming at each other from inside this McDonald's, behind the register and in front of the register. And then the manager comes out. This manager is like, he is the most timid manager around. There are these loud, brash teenage girls, and he's like a middle-aged, shorter man, like probably 5'6". And he's just, he does not handle it. He's trying to talk to me. He's like, oh, hey man, how can I help you? And these two women are screaming at each other behind him. I was like, oh, you cannot be the manager of this place, dude. You need to just leave.
Just go home, man.
Yeah, just go home. It's not worth it. It's McDonald's.
I have a question for you, Daniel. Why do you not go through the drive-thru?
Because the drive-thru is literally like 10 to 12 cars because nobody wants to, get out in the Arizona heat. So just go inside because hopefully the food's ready, and if not, at least I can just gas waiting for somebody else's food,
Yes.
Yeah. And late at night for these like 24-hour places, I have to go through the drive-thru, and it's hell on earth because there's like 2 people working and there's like 10 cars.
Yeah.
But anyways, so I get the food, pick up the bag. It's very light. It's like 2 pounds, and it's like 2 sandwiches, 2 fries, and then some sort of iced coffee drink. I don't remember what it was. But I'm
That's
like, this is really light. I don't think this is correct. So I go to the manager again. I'm like, hey, dude, I don't want to open this because, it's got the seal things. But since you're the manager, can you open it and check the order? Because this feels really light for what it should be. He's like, oh, okay. And he opens it. No fries. No drink. It's like, okay, well, yeah, that's wrong. I kind of need this to be correct for the customer. He's like, okay. And then he takes it. And the girl that was screaming with the other lady sees that the bag's open, and she goes, did he open it? I checked it, it's right and all this. And I'm like, apparently not. And then she's going over, she's looking at it, and she's like, there is no fries, it says no fries. And I looked at the receipt after, it literally just says right there, 2 fries, for 2 medium fries. So she's just full of shit. And then he just gave me whatever the fucking drink. I guess they were out of ice cream, so he just gave me some fucking drink. And then sealed it all back up, and then I left. Then I got to the dude's house, and I told him, I don't know if this is right, dude. There was literally a fight going on in there, so if it's wrong, call Uber, get a refund. Because, yeah, this is the best I could do for you. He's like, oh, really? Shit. Okay, thanks. So, yep.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Oh, it sounds so bad.
Yeah.
And working with customers is not fun.
It's not worth minimum wage, I'll tell you that much.
It's not worth my brain collapsing in on itself.
Like a dying star.
Yeah.
When you worked at the deli, did you ever get a person that came up to you and went, can I get that right there?
So much.
Can I get that?
Okay,
right
the biggest difference between me and my supervisor, who was very clearly not happy with her life being there, was that I had some patience with those customers, but as soon as someone would point at a thing that she can't see, like, I want that, she would give them so much sass that they felt stupid.
God.
And like, literally, like, oh, I want that. I can't see what you're pointing at, so tell me what you want. Whereas I would be like, I can't see what you're pointing at, just leave it at that. And they'd be like, oh, sorry. And then they would tell me what they want, because it's how you're supposed to handle that situation.
Normal human interacts with the world.
Yeah. Not, hey, you're fucking stupid, tell me what you want, bitch.
Never forget the time at Jersey Mike's that I worked at, and customer goes up to poor little Angel, says, you guys sell fries here? And then look down at his tiny little baby hand, and he's clenched it into a fist.
I want to go to an Italian place and ask if they have burgers.
Yeah, I'm from Texas. I don't know nothing about this Italian. You guys got a good old steak?
God.
Italian.
No, we got clams.
Steak if you close your eyes.
That's a really shitty steak.
Nick, do you eat your Big Macs with the shell on?
Do I eat my Big
Nick, what's
Macs with the shell on?
Nick, what is your McDonald's order?
I usually get a Big Mac with no cheese. And that's it.
Just I want this burger. Here's $5.
Pretty much.
Why don't you get a fucking combo? It's like $2 for 2 extra things.
Terrified of getting fat and becoming the one thing he hates. Sorry,
What?
one of the things he hates.
Yeah, he can't become Vietnamese.
God damn it.
Or a woman. A pregnant teenage girl.
Or an old woman having sex.
Being fat is the only thing he could really become that he hates.
Well, he could become a girl.
Okay, we shouldn't just say Nick hates women.
It's not true.
It's not too far of a stretch.
Yeah. Yeah. I haven't even introduced ourselves. We're just here.
It's fine. That's fine. We're not
We'll
real.
figure it
Right,
out.
Yeah, sharing circle. Everyone say your name, your age, your social security number, your credit card number, those 3 fun little numbers on the back.
Alright, well, I don't have a credit card, but I can give you my debit card.
Or 2. I'll take it. Nick, tell us a fun story you've had from your days of working in the hospital. Nick is a pharmacy technician.
And he gives pills to little kids and watches them drown in pain.
Yeah.
I mean, is that even, like, incorrect, Nick?
I make IV meds most of the time. And
But do you watch children drown in pain?
don't just sit there and watch them. Like
Yeah, he's got a little folding chair.
That's not a no.
when I walk past, sometimes like it's sad because they're like screaming.
What a fun story.
You hear how
Yeah.
they ask for help a lot.
I mean, they're children
Good.
dying.
This is a good comedy podcast.
Nick, what about that,
What about the
That-
orb?
yeah, what about the orb in the
The
cafeteria?
orb. Oh man, it's still there.
Still humming.
Even after the future me came back and warned me, I can't resist it.
Started humming a D flat.
D flat. Not a D flat.
What was it?
Now Nick has to prove that he doesn't know anything about notes.
Okay, James.
I played band. I know a little bit of notes.
Hey James, you sing, right? What octave do you sing? I don't know. I sing like this. Oh.
Yeah, that sounds like an F.
Yeah, it's close. The day we have James on here is the last episode we'll ever have.
He will never download this app because he knows.
Discord?
No, Audacity.
Oh, Audacity? Yeah, no. We'll have to make Ethan do it. We'll buy Ethan a boom mic, you know, the big mic on a stick, and just record James that way.
Dude, I've held those things. You don't want to be holding it for an hour.
Yeah, no, definitely. You need a lot of that shoulder strength to do it.
Man,
Just have
I-
Ethan
I
follow
did-
him around the house.
I did not like doing video production class in high school.
I didn't either. That was because my teacher kind of hated me, kind of liked me.
Kinda hated you.
He did. He would say really offhanded comments to me sometimes, but then, like, he would also respect me. But he would also say, like, kind of rude, veiled things, and then I'd be like, do you think I'm a good student, or do you hate me? I don't know.
I passed the class without doing my final project. But I still got a good grade on the final project because he saw that I was kind of working on it, but not really. And even though I only got like a minute of it done, as opposed to, you know, the 5 I was supposed to do, he was like, yeah, it's good. Also, I stole a fucking MacBook from him.
Jesus Christ.
I can't admit that.
I can.
gonna-
What's he gonna do?
I'm gonna find you.
Find you.
It's fine.
I
They'll think it's in Arizona still.
No, they won't. You were in California when it happened.
Yeah, and then I went to Arizona, and now I'm back, and I don't have the charger for it because August left the computer, but not the charger. So I don't know what happened to that.
There's a vast amount of lore that I don't want to get into with August. It existed.
Oh, you mean the
Everything.
the double-ended dildo you found on his sink,
Yeah, and made fun of him for it.
and then texted Quintina that you were hitting on him?
Yeah. That.
Yeah.
The Dr. Pepper case that disappeared.
What do you mean by what?
Time he
Because
got
I
mad-
had like 5.
Yeah. Time he got mad at me for breaking one of his mugs when he literally stacked up all the dishes like the fucking Leaning Tower of Pisa over here.
Stack some up?
Yeah, when he did dishes one time, he stacked them all up to dry, even though we had a dishwasher. And yeah, one fell because I was putting them away, and he's like, they were placed in a very specific way that you had to precariously take things apart. And it's like, how about you just lay them down?
The worst part about Daniel's August voice is it's kind of accurate.
I've only heard them talk a couple times.
It's really not that far off.
I'm no longer on his apartment lease. I don't care anymore. He's literally paying my phone bill, and I'm not gonna tell him ever. Because I paid off all of our phones with my tax refund. So I didn't know this because I got them with promos. The promos still apply, but since the phones are paid off, there's no deductible amount from the phone, so it just takes it off the bill in total. So instead of like 160 for the 3 phone lines, it's now 75 for the 3 phone lines. And that's how much I asked August per month to pay for his line and his phone. So he just pays the phone bill now.
Fine, it's good.
And the second he doesn't pay me for the phone bill, the one day he doesn't send it at the end of the month, I just cancel his phone and then say, okay, bye-bye.
Yeah.
It's already paid off, so it'll get unlocked and he could just use it for something else. But he doesn't know that. But fuck him.
August is an anomaly.
Yeah. August is missing no.
That's giving him too much credit.
Yeah, it's not cool.
Yeah. He's not a cool collectible.
Collectible.
Yeah. Pokemon are.
I think you can classify any human as collectible. I mean, Nick
Back
can.
in the old days, you can. Yeah. Nick, do you wish for the old days?
Nick, why did you send me this Snapchat with you with a MAGA hat? And it was on January 6th. It kind of looked like you were outside the Capitol. What was that about?
Dude, there are a surprising number of MAGA hatters where I live.
Do live in like a non-liberal part of California. Middle of California is very conservative.
It is. We are literally a Latino farm town.
Yeah, that doesn't matter anymore.
It-
Part of the beachfront used to be a black plantation, not plantation, but like a black ranch owned by a black family, and then the government took it from them and then just made it a bunch of mansions for white people. Never paid them for it, just took it.
I don't know, man. It feels weird. Especially when I was working in the deli, there was so many MAGA hatters.
Yeah.
So what exactly are
it
MAGA
was-
hatters?
People who go around wearing the MAGA hat and being very white.
Or the not as popular Keep America Great. Or the double popular Fix America Again.
Is that a hat?
Yeah, that's the Trump 2024 hat, is Fix America Again. Even though
I don't think-
COVID's almost over, the economy's growing, people are getting jobs, people are finally getting the minimum wage they deserve. No, America needs fixing again.
Wait,
I
again.
mean,
Because
Trump fixed it.
Biden ruined it.
yeah, Trump fixed it. and
Mohammed
now
Hanakim
Mr.
came and he said, "Wake up," and America got ruined again.
Yeah.
You should know. Nick.
Biden.
You voted for Trump.
Biden. Yeah.
What?
Nick, who'd you vote for? The old guy. They're both old.
They're always old.
Never voted.
Or you can be like James and be like, I didn't vote because my vote doesn't matter, but I would have voted for Trump.
Good old James. Gotta love everything James does with his life. James has never failed or done something horrible ever.
Yep, James is the best.
Definitely didn't get fired from Kroger.
For having sex in his car in his parking lot. I don't remember if it was with the coworker or not, but I feel like that's kind of irrelevant.
He didn't
Yeah.
get fired. He quit.
Yep. James, we're gonna have to fire you for having sex in our parking lot. That's fine, I quit.
Literally the same thing that one guy told you guys about from Amazon, who was opening packages and looking in them, and he was gonna get fired, but he quit right as he was going to get called into the office to get fired.
Stupid, dude.
Isn't getting fired actually kind of better because you can go for unemployment?
Yes.
So,
But then you have to explain to your next employer why you got fired. And they could also look up why you got fired.
it's fine.
But if you quit, you can just say, I just quit. Well, why'd you quit?
I mean,
didn't want to work there anymore.
You can also, not tell them about that employment.
You could also not open up Amazon packages and look in them for fun.
But it's fun. That's the whole point of working at Amazon, so you can do
Yeah,
what
because
everyone
it's
else is
fun.
buying.
Working at Amazon is fun.
Okay, working in the warehouse wasn't actually that bad.
Yeah, it's just mind-numbingly boring.
What I was doing was pretty not fun, but whenever I ended up having to go and help the outside people, I enjoyed it because those guys were cool as fuck.
You got to experience that loud lady I told you about.
Yeah, I didn't want to work in the mornings. The afternoon outside, that was pretty fucking chill.
Never forget when I fucking disrespected her so bad. It was hilarious. Did I tell you about that, Nick? Okay, so yeah, it was during COVID. Everybody has to wear masks and everything, but that Amazon warehouse, all the loading docks for the vans are outside. And so we pull up, we're getting out of the vans and everything. And there's this one lady that I hate because she always has a megaphone, screams into the megaphone, and tells everybody what to do and thinks she's the hottest shit ever. And I'm passing by, I'm going, I've got my mask on. She doesn't. She's talking to a driver. I'm standing there, and my coworker, the other driver, is like, "Oh, sorry, man. Am I in your way? Here, I'll move." And I was like, "No, I'm waiting for her to put her mask on." And then she looked at me, and then she slowly put her mask on and walked away. I was like, "Yeah, put your fucking mask on. Thank you."
I can tell you right now, Daniel, that
Yeah, once
she-
I left.
that she never really ever had her mask on correctly,
Yeah.
unless she was called out for it.
Yeah.
And the megaphone was an accessory to her arm.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the other managers, I was near them when she was out doing, what she does. They didn't like her either.
I'm glad that's at least pulls through. But of course, she's gonna get the promotion because when you're loud and you boss people around, people respect you. No, they don't. They just want you to not yell more. Nick.
No, but
I don't yell.
Nick, you have the most anger issues out of all three of
That's
us.
fine.
It's not.
Yeah, it is.
You didn't you punch a hole in your desk because of a Terraria boss?
Yeah.
Terraria.
The damn Skeletron, dude. I could not beat him. And then, after like an entire day of me trying to beat it, I punched my desk so hard that a hole was just in my wooden desk.
Yeah, that's how that works.
That's fine because when you think about James, I can come up with a scenario and it probably happened. So I'm imagining James punching a wall repeatedly until he broke a couple knuckles while also playing not Nevermore, what the fuck? Nickelback in the background. You know the song.
Yeah.
What song am I thinking of?
Not hold on, is that Nickelback, or is that Three Doors Down? Citizen Soldier.
No, I'm thinking of How You Remind Me.
Oh.
I'm thinking of that, having James punch a wall repeatedly until he broke some fingers. Probably because a girl rejected him. And if we ask James, he'll probably say, yeah, that happened. Or he'll deny it, and then Ethan in the back will go, no, that totally happened.
I love how Ethan always calls James out on his shit.
I love it, too. It's so good.
He needs to keep James in line.
It's so good.
He's the only one keeping that thing in line.
Even trying.
Or wife, girlfriend thing. Beyonce.
Wife, girlfriend thing.
Well, I mean, they're engaged, quote unquote, but he also
They were
called
also
off the
engaged
wedding.
previously.
Yeah.
They were engaged, not engaged, engaged, living together, maybe having sex.
Maybe.
For all, the funniest thing, or not funniest, well, I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't
that's
know.
pretty funny.
I can envision a scenario where she is on Ethan's bed because apparently they only wanted to fuck on Ethan's bed. Where James is just standing in the corner of the room. She's on the bed and masturbating.
Oh no.
And James just watches because that
no.
gets him harder.
Oh no.
I don't like this.
The SoloCuck. Is that the title?
I feel like that's pretty on brand.
Is that the title of this first episode? The SoloCuck.
The solo
Yeah.
cuck.
The infamous SoloCuck.
Or how he went down on Chris during a circle jerk.
And denies that he ever sucked a penis.
It's like, I don't know what you guys are talking about. Well, like, there's like 10 witnesses.
Including Ethan. Was
Jeff,
it?
who was
Yeah,
there, who
Jeff
wasn't
was there. I
hard.
was about to say who wasn't hard. He's gonna hold that as a win. I was there. I wasn't hard though. Yeah, I lost soggy biscuits. So what?
God damn it.
Hey guys, you want to just get naked and jerk each other off? I don't think I'm into that.
It's a good old fashioned bro job. If another one of your bros gets you hard, it's called a broner. I don't see what the problem here is.
Was it James that lived with
There's a
Ricky
few.
for a while?
No,
No, Ricky lived with James.
Ricky claimed James's room.
Him and Ricky
Colonized it.
totally, like, got down and dirty.
I loved that part of the James lore.
I like that we tried to show mercy to him and then we backed out because Ethan told us the hellscape that is living with James.
Hey Ricky, you can come live with us. We can share a room. Oh, you mean you'll be in my room? James, flush the fucking toilet.
James, wash your fucking hair.
James's hair is so greasy that if you lit a cigarette 20 miles radius, it'll just, like, light in flames.
Like smoking a cigarette at a gas station. I've literally seen motherfuckers do that. And keep their car running while filling up their
Oh
gas
my
tank.
god. That is not safe.
Yeah,
That's
you
an
think?
explosion waiting to happen.
Yeah, you think? Ugh, good old Arizona. It's okay, we have Quick Trip. It makes up for it.
I miss the gas prices.
Yeah.
all do.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah. I
Nick, you don't understand.
it hurts me more, I think, because I got my license in California, but I never actually really got to experience California driving.
Yeah.
So all of my real driving experience is in Arizona. So when I came back here and I was like, oh, you know, gas shouldn't be that bad. I know it's more expensive, but $4?
Mm-hmm.
double what I was paying over there.
Nick, you don't understand. You literally, you go from Arizona or Vegas or anywhere to California, there is signs on the interstate freeway that say, last cheap gas station, fill up now before you cross the border.
That's fucked up.
Because the second you get into California, the gas price goes up a minimum of $1 per gallon.
And, mind you, most gas stations, if you use card, has a surcharge to it.
Like 35 cents.
In my town, it's 45.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
How dare they? Also, sales tax is more in California.
Yeah.
8% here, it's 10%.
They probably have more tax for like soda cans and soda bottles too.
Yeah.
Like plastic stuff.
Oh, definitely.
Also, if you go to a grocery store and you don't have your own bags, you have to buy those.
California?
Yeah.
I found out here in Arizona you get a discount if you have reusable bags.
Nice.
Kyle just doesn't care.
Yeah, I'm sure they don't.
Yeah. In the Vons I worked at, each like little plastic bag cost 60 cents. And if you're going there to get, like a week's worth of groceries, that's easily like 12, 13 bags.
Oh my god,
So-
how many groceries? A week's worth?
Well, you know what I mean. Like you go there and you're going to get groceries and not planning on coming back for a while.
Okay, when we bought groceries, it was a month's worth, and it was maybe that amount of bags.
We also went to fucking Costco.
Yeah, but when we wouldn't,
We didn't get very many things, not at Costco.
Yeah, Costco was pretty much just frozen
Also,
shit.
I don't know about you, but I was kind of rationing.
Rationing? Why were you rationing?
Because if I were to eat like the amount of food that I wanted to eat, it wouldn't have lasted as long.
We'll just fucking eat whatever.
We would have had to go grocery shopping more often.
Well, that's fine. It's not a problem. We were only spending 100 per body. Me and Quintina, now that we're getting, quality foods, we're spending 200 per body.
Yeah.
And then, oh my god, we had our nieces over here for the summer and everything. And, kept trying to get them to try stuff like sushi and shrimp. They're so picky over here. They're every single night for like 3 nights straight. We'd come home from work, and the littlest one, Dory, would go, "I want Chick-fil-A." He's like, "Chick-fil-A? Look at you!
Chick-fil-A?
You gonna go get Chick-fil-A yourself? You're gonna walk there?" Crazy little kids.
Probably wouldn't be that far.
A Chick-fil-A from
Consider-
the house, yeah.
I mean,
You'd have to go over the
It's
freeway
doable.
bridge
it's doable.
for a tiny, like, 5-year-old.
Just give
It's fine. She'll be fine. Just give her a knife.
give her a little bit of money to go
Yeah.
get the food. Be like, alright, be back in an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, in an hour. It'll take an hour to get there.
Then I made them shrimp scampi and everything, and she didn't want to touch it at all. And I'm like, just a little bite, just one little bite. It's okay, just try it. It's okay, it's good. Look, your mom likes it. Your mom doesn't like anything. And then she takes a bite. She goes, "I like it." Coughs it out.
Jesus.
Like, what the fuck? All they wanted to eat was every single morning. Dory would sit at the counter and go, "Can you make me eggs, potatoes, and spam? I want eggs and spam." It's like, we gotta go to work. Eggs and spam.
What is it?
Make her eggs and spam.
Spam? It's canned ham.
Yeah,
It's
it's really. No, it's good. It's really popular in Hawaii.
It's very popular in the Navajo Nation because it's dirt cheap canned meat that never goes bad.
Look, Nick, if you've never had spam, I highly recommend it.
Look, Nick, how much sodium do you intake on a day?
Oh.
More than he would think, considering the salt and everything.
Yeah. Do you think you intake enough sodium?
Enough?
Yeah.
Probably.
Hey, if you eat a serving of Spam, it's basically tripling your sodium.
Christ.
Let me go get a can of Spam and tell you how much is in one serving.
You just have Spam?
Yeah, because Quintino bought a case at Costco.
Seriously, that much sodium in this stuff?
It needs to have that much. It's preserved. Look, man, once you cook it in like your eggs and stuff, it's really not that bad. It's pretty good.
Also, I bought a bag of trail mix, one of those 10-pound bags from Costco. I don't know where it is.
It's just gone.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you guys ever finish the canister of oatmeal?
The one that you bought? No. You kidding me, dude? I bought the Costco box of Eggo waffles for August when the first week he moved into my apartment. He never finished it.
I don't think he remembered about them.
Probably not. Also, he left that chicken in there. That was a good time.
Yeah, I didn't want to smell it.
That was a good moment, though.
It wasn't.
I smelled it. I had a disgusted look. I almost vomited. I went, oh god. Kevin, smell this.
Kevin's probably like, fuck off, dude.
Yeah, pretty much.
I was.
Okay, so this is a can of Spam I have in my hands. This is 12 ounces of Spam. It is about the size of my palm of my hand.
Okay.
There is 6 servings per container. 2 ounces is 1 serving of Spam. In 1 serving of Spam, there is 580 milligrams of salt. Now,
Just to preserve it.
Now, this can of Coke that's on my desk from one of the girls has 30 milligrams of salt in 1 can of Coke.
Vanilla Coke has 35 milligrams.
Okay, so what's 580 divided by 35?
Let's see.
Come on, you passed math, right?
I passed math.
I'm a college dropout, don't look at me.
Does that have anything to do with it?
I failed math twice.
16.57. 16 and a half cans of vanilla Coke equals 1 2-ounce serving of Spam.
But when you cook it, most of it goes out. Hey, man.
Also, this is the 25% less sodium Spam. I just turned around and I saw that on there.
So that's the low sodium one.
This is the low sodium version of Spam.
Gonna fucking kill somebody.
Yeah. It's like soy sauce. If you drink too much of it, you'll die.
I do eat a lot of soy sauce.
If you eat too much of anything, you'll die.
True. But like soy sauce is pretty deadly. Spam is too with all that fucking salt. But Quintino loves it. And the girls loved it too because they always ask for it every morning. And
It's good.
I'm over here cooking fucking quinoa and tilapia and shit, and they're like Spam and eggs.
It's good.
Whatever, Kevin. You're over here saying, "Oh, the turkey's dry."
It was dry.
I love turkey.
And that ham was fucking gross,
Yeah,
man.
the ham was a travesty. I was so fucking pissed. I wanted to make a ham from scratch, but it was a pre-cooked bagged ham.
The hell? Pre-cooked bagged ham?
Yeah, it was a honey glazed ham for Thanksgiving, and I wanted just a ham because I wanted to make my own glaze, but I could not find a ham. So I bought that. I thought it was a raw ham, and then they had the honey glaze. No, it was already cooked ham with the honey glaze on it already, caramelized onto it. So when I cooked it like a normal raw ham, it burnt because it was already cooked.
Yeah, it wasn't very good. The best part about that ham was the pineapple that we added to it.
Yeah. Which again, I wanted to make my own. Fuck me. That was a travesty.
What do you think was the best food that we had at Thanksgiving?
The turkey.
Stop dissing the turkey, goddammit.
That turkey
No, it
was
was-
good.
It wasn't. It was not. It really wasn't.
It was way juicier than a normal turkey should be.
No, it was not.
What do you think was the best?
Our dog shit tamales.
Those things were bland as hell.
The salsa that we added to it was alright.
The salsa was good. This salsa that I bought, Salsa God, is fucking delicious.
Salsa God?
I've been
Yeah, that's what it's called.
I've been making my own.
Wow, amazing. Big,
Yeah.
big food boy. Are you gonna go in your backyard and smoke a brisket?
My dad does want us to buy him a smoker.
You buy him? He wants you to buy him a smoker?
Well, me and my brother.
You know how fucking expensive smokers
Those things are not cheap.
Well, on
Yeah.
we could, me and my brother could have bought one for him for like 500.
For half? Yeah,
Five-
500's a fucking lot.
We'll split between two people.
$250 each, but still, it's not cheap.
No, but what do you want?
The lowest end smoker you can get off Amazon is $100, but that thing will probably burn itself.
Yeah. My dad wanted me and my brother to get it, but I was like, I'm not fucking getting you anything for Father's Day.
You're getting a fucking football, Dan. You're gonna fucking like it.
Nah.
Keep feeding my dog treats and making her fat.
No, we haven't been giving her treats for the past few weeks. No,
On a diet.
kind of, because it was a couple weeks ago. I was taking her on a walk, and she took a shit, and it was the most pathetic-looking little brown mush shit I've ever seen in my life. And I was like, something is clearly wrong with you because of what you're eating. So you're not eating anything that isn't dog food for a while. And it fixed it.
Huh. Jack finally is eating normally. After
Yeah.
multiple months of him only eating boiled chicken, I fed him chicken one morning. He vomited it all up, and then he coughed up a huge fucking hairball that was like the size of like maybe 2 of my thumbs. And now he eats normally again. Yeah. Yeah.
Look, at least we don't have a fucking rat
Hey,
dog.
Canes is better than fucking Chihuahuas or something.
It's true. It's true.
Untrue. You've never met my uncle's Chihuahua, Lulu.
But it was stupid.
That Chihuahua is fucking huge. And she's not fat. She's just a large Chihuahua. She might be the size of Kane.
God.
She's just a big fucking Chihuahua. But she's not fat.
Large and in charge.
Yeah, she's like you got a JPEG of Chihuahua and then you click on the corner and drag it and just resize it. And that's Lulu.
I accidentally cut my thumb.
Ow! Explain. What are you doing right now that you could cut your thumb?
I was cutting something. I was opening a box with my knife, and then I closed the blade too quickly, and I accidentally cut a little bit of my thumb.
Cut a piece of your thumb off.
It was literally just like a little bit of skin, and then like there's like very little blood trying to trickle out.
So you're not bleeding out right now during the podcast.
No, I have a little napkin wrapped around my thumb because that'd be kind of embarrassing. Death by accidental cut to thumb.
I got a chunk missing out of my finger.
What are you guys doing?
That's just because you're a bitch.
No, because Arya, whenever she gets really excited for breakfast or dinner, or when we come home, she starts yipping, like really high-pitched yelping. And Lexi was hangry because it was breakfast time for her too, and she got super pissed off at Arya making that noise. So she snapped and managed to actually bite Arya's lip. Made her bleed real bad. And because she's a pit bull, when pit bulls, chomp down on something, their jaws lock. And they can't open them like themselves. So Quintina had to grab Arya and hold her so she didn't run and rip her lip off. And I had to grab Lexi's mouth and pry it open. But because of, a pit bull's jaw strength, she like chewed into part of my finger because her teeth are so sharp too, and got a couple pieces off my finger and a big chunk off of the inside of my index finger. And Arya was bleeding all over. So it looked like a crime scene, but she was fine.
The worst thing my dog's ever done is like, he got really mad at me for, I don't remember what I did. I think I was moving something that he stole, and he gets really mad when you take things from him sometimes. And
so he degloved your face like
he
a
like
chimp.
got my hand. He bit a big hole in my hand. Like I could look down inside the hole and just, he bit like really in there. It was spooky, man.
I have a few scars from Maya.
Maya's nails really sharp.
Yeah.
Arya's are too. I've got so many scratches all over my arms because she jumps up and her nails are so fucking sharp. Even though we grind them down.
It's the digging.
She doesn't dig. She's not a digger like Maya.
Yeah, you don't see the digging.
We watch her. She runs full speed. All three of the dogs chase each other in the back. And she does that thing that Maya used to do where she tries to get behind the creepy shed in the backyard. Yeah.
I mean, Maya could fit. It was just when she was running full speed, she would slam into the brick
Yeah.
wall and then go behind it.
Arya does that too.
Maya likes to Tokyo drift on these motherfuckers.
Yeah, plays the song from the movie.
Yeah. She still does that sometimes when she gets like super excited.
Arya
She'll
does that
Tokyo
too.
drift on him.
Does not dig as much. But she's also a huge fucking baby.
I mean, Maya doesn't really dig that much anymore because, you know, anytime she starts to dig, I yell at her and then she's like, oh, okay.
Sorry, father.
But her nails are still super fucking sharp. Even when I take her to the groomer and I'm like, hey, can you
Fix my dog.
can you solve this for me? It's like, yeah. And then I take her back and then a week later it's like, this hurts
Yeah.
again.
She's got so many cuts all over her body from Arya climbing on top of her. She's fine. She doesn't care. Been going for an hour.
Yep.
For me, it's 57 minutes.
Wow.
It's 57 minutes
Yeah.
and 45 seconds for me.
You guys wanted me to come up with topics.
Yeah, we didn't have a single one.
Fine. Here, we'll end it with this topic. Kevin, I want you to put it in the normal text chat so other people can watch it. I want you to react to this. This is Q-Force. A spy TV show exclusive to Netflix where all the spies are gay.
Is it?
I don't like this.
Is this a legit thing?
Yes, this is
Oh
coming
my
up.
god.
I really don't like this.
Yeah, nobody in the LGBT community does.
This is over the top.
Yeah. It's not even funny.
The fucking
Okay, I
dubstep
didn't
music
like
playing over the trailer. Fuck.
My little butthole went boop. No.
Yeah,
No.
that's everybody's
No.
favorite part.
No.
Yeah.
Stop.
Mm.
Cease.
Mm.
No more. Unless like they are a super fucking feminine bottom, that's not how people speak. No, nobody says that unless they're about to get fucked.
For the record, I wanted Kevin to react to it because Kevin is bisexual.
Sadly. I wouldn't be if I could help it.
You wouldn't be if you saw Q-Force first.
I would have been more upset with myself.
that takes a lot. Q-Force has done a lot for you already, and it's not even out yet.
I don't want it to be out. I don't want to ever see that thing ever again.
Like,
What?
The main like bro dude guy, he's one of those type of gay people that I can be friends with and be like, you know, cool with, because he's just a normal dude who happens to like penis. But the super feminine person, I will punch in the throat.
Yeah. You like when his little butthole goes boop.
No, I don't. If I were to ever go into a gay bar and get hit on by that type of person, I will leave.
Even if you get hit on by a feminine gay man.
Yes,
So you
because
wouldn't-
they 100% want to use the daddy word.
The daddy word, and not even the D word anymore.
The daddy word.
The bad word.
The no word.
Big no-no. That's the safe word, because if you say that, I'm stopping.
That's a lot on.
Let's say you've been trying to get with this person for years, and you finally get with them, and you're in bed, and then, like, 10 minutes in, they're like, "Oh, daddy, what do you do?"
I stop. No more. I set very clear boundaries. Call me that word, and I'm ceasing. No more. We're
Has
done.
A poster on his wall that says, "Don't call me daddy."
In bold.
That's like one of my opening lines to any romantic relationship. You
Yeah.
call me daddy, I'm gonna punch you.
Anytime you match with someone on Tinder, just the first thing you say, "Don't call me daddy."
I'll scream.
Scream really loud. You won't like it.
Or you will, and in which case I'm scared.
Oh, you never told us about that girl at work that reminded you of Lorian, so now you're no longer attracted to her.
Correct. But there's been progression in this
Oh, no.
storyline.
Chapter 2 got released.
I
Chapter
didn't even
2
hear
got
chapter
released.
1.
So, okay. So I was closing in the deli, and her name is Haley, and apparently I went to school with her, but I don't fucking know. We were talking because it was slow, and just the way that she was talking to me, and the fact that she was kind of a massive stoner, reminded me of Lorian. But at first I was like, yeah, this girl, she's pretty cute, you know, I can get behind this. But after I got reminded of Lorian, I was like, yeah, I don't like you anymore. My boner's gone. So it was whatever. But then she went on her lunch and she gave me her phone number to, like, in case, you know, it got really busy, so she can come back early.
In case it got real busy.
And so I saved it onto my phone. But like as we continued to talk, I was reminded less and less of Lorian, and now I can get behind it again.
So you got the half chub.
Yeah. It moved.
Like when we screamed at you about that girl at the car wash. And then the first thing you do to her is send her a picture of fucking Kiki.
That was not the first thing I did. That was the last thing I did.
The first
Because she
thing.
never responded to me.
Yeah, she's like, oh, he has a fat cat. Oh.
How could you not respond to Kiki?
I still have,
Look at him.
you know, looking back on it, I'm pretty sure what the deal was with her was she didn't want a relationship. She probably wanted a one-night stand. And I did not pick up on it. And yeah,
Should have said, hey girl, I'll take you to Olive Garden. You can get anything on the value menu.
also she was kind of flirting with me, and I
Did you just send her a picture of Kiki again?
no, I just didn't. I didn't respond properly.
Kevin, I saw the texts.
Yeah.
She said, I want you to put your big ding-a-ling in my flaming hole.
Flaming hole.
And you send her a picture of Kiki.
This is blasphemy, and I will not stand for you trying to slander my name.
Okay. Worse than
What?
Nick.
What did I do?
You
The
know what
letter.
you did. Yeah.
The letter that we still don't have.
Yeah. Can we make the letter the picture that's on screen for the podcast?
For the entire hour, so they can read it.
The highlight of that letter is just, I regret that you fucked me.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
so good. I love that one line that she like goes from regretful to anger to remorseful about breaking up with you.
All in one sentence.
Yeah.
And then she called me garbage.
The
Yeah.
the best part to me isn't actually what's on the letter, it's how you found it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
on the car.
so she put it in a big white trash bag, and she had all the stuff I've ever given her in this big bag. And this is like months after we broke up. And
After you sent her that 8-ball. Was it before or
It was
after the
after.
8-ball? This girl is telling you, if you don't respond to me by 12 o'clock at midnight, I don't want you in my life or I don't want to ever see you again. So this motherfucker waits till 12:01 to send her an invite for 8-ball on
no,
Facebook.
it's not Facebook. It's the like Apple Text gaming thing.
Oh, even still, 12:01, you fucking bastard.
It was towards the end. She was being a major bitch, and she's like, okay. She set out everything. She's like, we can make this work if you want. Blah blah blah. And she's like, if you don't respond by midnight, I'm just not gonna ever talk to you again. So, I was at a friend's house at the time, and I'm like, dude, watch this. So I sat there till 12.
You had an
I
audience?
sat there till 12:01, and I sent her, hey, let's play 8-ball. And she never talked to me again until the letter. So
We didn't know you had an
yes,
audience.
it was my
for
friend
this.
Taylor and Josh.
God, Nick.
Fucking
Yo, dude, check this shit out. I'm gonna disrespect her so hard.
months after, like it was after drama club practice or something.
Yeah, that too. She's a drama club kid, so it makes perfect sense why she sent you this fucking letter and bag full of every physical thing you've
I
ever
was the
given
stage
her.
manager of like the play and everything, and she comes at me with this letter on my car. And at first, like, I got scared at first because I thought someone was crawling into my window, but no, it was just a trash bag hanging off of my car mirror.
Ugh.
I thought she put it like on like the
No,
windshield wipers.
She hung it
to
off
keep
my
it down.
car mirror, the driver's side.
How did she know it wasn't gonna fucking fly away?
It just flies and hits somebody else's car. They think their girlfriend's breaking up with them.
I
Like,
never bought
The,
them this
the
teddy
letter
bear.
was in the trash bag with everything else. It wasn't until like I looked in the trash bag to see what it was. Like the letter was just on top of all the stuff.
you're scared it was like a dead animal or something.
Just a bag of
I didn't know what
human
it
feces.
was. Like I'm sitting there like, what the fuck?
A bag of pee. Just a full bag of pee.
A bag of Mexican
What is
milk.
Mexican milk?
Milk from Mexico.
Canadian milk is the bagged milk.
Yeah. You can get bags of Coca-Cola in Mexico.
Get a lot of things in bags in Mexico that you shouldn't get.
Yeah, they give you a straw. You just poke a hole in the bag. I never want to go to Mexico.
Just it doesn't seem very appetizing.
I mean, you just have to speak Spanish and you'll be fine.
Or you just go to one of the white people resorts.
No, don't go to those because those are the worst places to get ripped off.
It's fine.
Those are the places where Mexican people will see a very white family and go up to them and then just hold out their hand and wait until they put cash in it and then don't take the hand away.
Yeah. Hunter went to one of those.
There was the
Remember that?
Olympics in Rio where they landed and all of their luggage got stolen at the
Oh
airport.
my god.
That's fine.
Those Rio
make a-
Olympics were amazing.
People make a living out of just waiting in the terminal baggage lane.
Yeah. Those Rio Olympics were fucking legendary. The only Olympics never to be live broadcasted as well. They pre-recorded everything because of how much of a shit show it was. Remember when they pulled off the top for the Olympic pool and it was like dark green water?
My god.
No.
Yeah. Remember when they were doing the kayak race and someone hit a couch that was submerged in the river and tipped over?
That's pretty
Remember
hot.
when an entire group of the Russian Olympics team got banned because they were all on steroids?
Every single one of them.
It's pretty Russian of them.
Every single one.
That's very Russian. It's okay.
Oh, amazing.
Did you hear some of the stories about the Japanese hosted Olympics that's happening?
That was supposed to happen in 2020. They moved it to this year, and they're still calling it the 2020 Olympics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most Olympics, like, you can just get condoms for free because they don't want, like, the athletes to get an STD while they're there. But because of COVID, they're still giving out condoms, but they're telling everyone who gets them to not use them until they get home.
It's like, please,
You can have these,
please wait to
but
have
don't
sex
use them.
until you go home.
Yeah.
Oh man. Olympics need to just go away. They're not good.
I've never watched the Olympics
It's
in my
for,
entire life.
Me neither, but all the stories are just nightmares. They
I've seen
either need to
some
go
stuff.
away or they need to upgrade them.
I hear.
I remember a couple years ago, there was talks of, I think it was poker to be added to the Olympics.
Yeah, they want to add esports
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, if they want to add esports, because they're athletes.
Baker can call himself an Olympian soon.
No, he can't. Faker isn't the same
Olympian.
player.
LCS, man. You know
That's
that.
not LCS. Look, man, LCS is America, and as you know, we Americans aren't very good at a lot of things. So we import people who are good at them, but we have an import rule, and people are trying to get rid of the import rule. But you can't do that because then you're not an American team.
Bring back
But that
the
doesn't matter.
Oceania series.
There is an Oceania series.
Bring it back.
They're not gone.
Let Tyler 1 play in the Oceania series.
It's anything I see him in is just the most cringy shit ever.
Yeah, that's kind of the point. But
No,
I
no,
also
no, no.
love the memes.
I dislike Tyler 1. However, I think it was All-Star game where he was playing
it's so
with
good.
pros versus with like influencers and pros playing with him and against him.
Fucking cutie pie.
He-
Hey, go over there and tell Tyler 1. Let's 1v1 in the Baron pit. Hey, cutie pie over there says he wants to 1v1 you in the Baron pit. I'm already on my way. Go back there and tell him.
I like how he locked in Draven, and then and then as soon as the game starts, he uses a macro to leave the game,
Alt F4.
and it pauses. Like they have to pause it because he's not in the game anymore.
Yeah.
And he tells the referees, "Sorry, I was just checking my macros."
I like how the game is going on and their team is losing. He's slowly sinking more and more into his chair until the very end of the game. They've got the 4 shots of everybody's face cams like normal, and then Title 1, like you could see the top of his head and his eyes, and that's it.
He doesn't want to be seen with these people. He lost.
Ugh. I
He's the best
unironically
player.
love his cooking streams.
He doesn't do those anymore.
I know. I wish he would. I wish that would become like his second channel. Just
You
cooking
should-
streams.
You should just donate $1,000.
Donate
Like,
$1,000.
hey, do more cooking streams
And then he'll say no, thanks for the 1,000.
and then refund it. Because he said no. It's like sending a bunch of tips to a girl streamer, asking them for their phone number and private Snapchat, and they're like,
Find out they
"What the
got a
fuck, no?"
boyfriend.
Yeah, and then you refund all their money, and
And
make them
Leafy's
pay more money because refunding costs them money.
Then Leafy is here, makes 10 videos about it.
Yeah.
gets banned and goes, I don't know why I got banned.
I'm just a news reporter for YouTube. I'm the best. Have sex with me, please.
Okay, is that it? Are we done?
Are we?
It's been an hour.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you for listening to the Mildly Racist podcast. We never said that's the title, but that's the title.
Bye.
Bye.